So hello everyone, it's Vicentina from Italy and I'm here in Nepal to visit this country, and I will talk about a little bit about my trip and how I get there. I decided to have this trip because my best friend Silvia was in this beautiful country 1 year ago, and she had the chance to volunteer for Authentic Volunteers here in Kathmandu, association that takes care of children. And then I decided to first visit the country to see a little bit all around, and then join this wonderful family that it's giving me like a bed to sleep for one night here in Kathmandu. So when I arrived, I visited a little bit of the Kathmandu city center, and I went for a short walk, and I saw the Kathmandu Durbar Square, where I had the chance to see all the temples and to feel connected with the culture of this country, that it's completely different from the one in Europe, but at the same time is super fascinating, and you need to study and to learn and to understand a little bit about it. Then I take this transfer and I went to to Pokhara in order to start my trekking to Annapurna. The transfer was 6 hours, and I was looking at the spaces, the streets, and all the people that was working all around to create some infrastructure in this country. But also I was feeling and seeing like the population, how they live. We were stopped in some small cities to have like lunch and some breaks during during the trip. We arrived in Pokhara, and it's also a beautiful city, but not beautiful as Kathmandu actually. And then we had a small night. We had this yoga session with sound healing, that it's a practice that here in Nepal it's always done. It's part of life. And then we started this trekking to Annapurna. We had a really short, trekking, because here you go to the Everest, to the peak of Annapurna base camp. Like, there are a lot of really hard trekking, but we chose with my group a small trekking, easy one. And we started walking and climbing, and I was just like completely, I'm fascinated about the mountains and the landscape and the nature. And also we met a lot of people during the trip, and we talked with them, and we were connecting with them. After 2 days, one in Grunduk and the other one in Chumruk, we went back to Pokhara. And then we traveled to Chitwan, that is the national park here in Nepal, where we saw the rhinoceroses, some birds, a pavoon, and the crocodiles, and we felt really in contact with nature for a small short safari. And then we went back to Kathmandu to visit it properly, and we had this amazing trip all around the city. We went to the Monkey Temple, the ancient temple in Kathmandu, where there are a lot of monkeys looking at you and climbing all around. And then we visited the Pashupatinath, the temple where you can celebrate the passing of life of people, and where you can actually see the ceremony. That it's super tough for us because of the different meaning of death in Italy and here. But I was super emotional at that moment, and I was feeling how people really behave in a possibility to have to spread good in life. And then we went to the Patan Durbar Square, where we saw the temples there that are part of the UNESCO. And it's one of the UNESCO places here in Nepal. And finally, we went to the stupa in Kathmandu to see the biggest temple for Buddha. And it was amazing how people were praying, were walking all around the temple, and I was really happy about that. At the end, we had a short walk in the Azan Square Bazaar, and we walked all around the city just to feel. And then I came here in this beautiful house to stay one day with this wonderful family. that is giving me a lot. They prepared the tea for me, the dinner, and I'm so grateful. And I hope that everyone came here to volunteer and to use their 2 weeks of their life in order to understand another culture and to help other people. I was not able to, find some time to stay here, but I just wanted to know this family in order to come back as soon as possible and to to spend a wonderful time with them, for teaching to children, for spending time with them, for playing with them, and to see this beautiful city. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. And now I'm going to let you see how this place is amazing. We are on the top of the house and look at this. You should come here. Bye. Thank you, Nepal.